times when I started as a mentor, I became a mentee. And age has nothing to do with it. For example, my son, who has his own startup now, used to be my mentee. But now, he's become my mentor in certain areas because he's more experienced in certain areas. Or my mother's senior friends, I find I end up being mentees to them. So the role and the relationship changes. It depends on how you want to craft it. And last but not the least, global connection. We started as IIM USA, and then we went on to become IIM Americas. And then there were other IIMs around the world. They said, what's happening in the US and Canada and Americas is very interesting. They're trying to leverage the pan-IIMs. So maybe we should do something similar. Now, why we do it on a pan-IIM basis is we're just about 7,500 people, right? We're not in thousands like the IITs. So for us, it makes sense to do a pan-IIM kind of organization. But in other parts of Europe, in the Far East and the Middle East, and Australia, they are now also starting this whole pan-IIM kind of initiative. So that's kind of what's happening here. So this event, actually, there's a misprint. It's not IIM Connect, it should be IIMpower. I always get confused. But these events would be much more fun if we had sponsors, because then we could offer a lot more. I wanted to share with you, and I know there are some non-IIM alumni there, but that's fine. This event is actually loss-making. For those, somebody suggested to me I should let people know this. When I travel, I spend my own money. Okay, so it's not part of your ticket price or whatever you paid, right? I personally made a commitment to myself that I will spend X thousand dollars a year on Pan-Am activities. But despite us being cost conscious, like Fanny said, and despite the trying to get the best deal from hotels and so on, it costs money. So this event is actually a loss-making event. Why is it still happening? Because we had sponsors in some of our other events, and so we are leveraging. We are cross-subsidizing, if you will. So the one appeal to you is, if you're in a position to sponsor, please do come forward. If you're not in a position to sponsor, but you know someone who can sponsor, let us know. If they find a value proposition in that, they'll sponsor. If they don't, no problem. At least we've had a chance to let them know about IIM Americas. Okay? So, again, to make an event like this happen, we need speakers. And I really appreciate our speakers for taking the time, particularly the non-IIM speakers. Because for the IIM speakers, it's a labor of love because it's part of our community, but the IIM community. But for the non-IIM speakers, thank you so much for taking the time and doing this. And also coming from the IIM, I should say, you guys are also very privileged to have us with you. So, but but thank you very much for being with us. Our wonderful volunteers. Can all the volunteers stand up? All the volunteers, and let's give them a big hand. Without their help, this would not have happened. So thank you very much, volunteers. We have some well-wishers here as well. I want to see all the spouses. Can the spouses stand up? Can we give them a big hand? We need to see more spouses. They're very, very important because you have permitted your better half to spend a Saturday. So thank you very much. I know Saturdays and weekends are special. We do want to increase the interaction among the families. And this is at the New York event last month, there was an IIM alum who wrote to me saying, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I just started something. I want to reach out to other alumni and seek their help. I said, well, the immediate event coming up is September 20th in Manhattan. He said, okay, I'll be there. His name is Love. Okay, his name. So he was there, and as I was talking, I said, okay, Love, can you stand up? And I said, I'm not calling him Love. His name is Love. Okay. So I said, Love needs help. Okay. He's a new entrepreneur. Who can mentor him? And then 8 people stood up. And I said, okay, Love, it's for you to go to these people remember what I said about mentor-mentee? There you go. Year before last, we had an experience with an alum child. The son of one of the alumni was settling down, very new in New York again, didn't know what to do. I told the mom, send him to the event. Again, I said, okay, this person is here. Can someone just help him settle in? So this platform or this community is really a very warm and vibrant community, not just for us, but for our kids as well. So take advantage of that. If you have children who will benefit from participating, do bring them. And if they have a special request or they're looking for a particular opening or a particular career, I know there's some people here, for example, who have reached out to people and then gotten positions for their kids and so on. This is a great place to do that. And again, it's a warm and welcoming environment, so don't feel shy. And of course, all of you, right? I mean, you put, what's it called? The taste of the pudding is in the eating or something like that? You have actually taken, taste of the flan is something in eating. We had flan today. But you guys have actually taken the time to be here. So thank you very much for being here. Now, when I was in the IIM, there were only, I think, 3 IIMs, A, B, C. There are now 13 IIMs. And I'm sure there are some more to come. I'm not going to go through the list, but here is where they're located. Now, one of the alumni pointed out that this map is not what we are used to seeing. I pulled it up from Wikipedia, and so if you're finding that the northern boundary is not what you expect, I suggest you start a Wikipedia campaign for that. But anyways, so you can see we have an IIM in Rohtak, Kashipur, Lucknow, Udaipur, Ahmedabad, Indore, Ranchi, Shillong, Calcutta, Raipur, Bangalore, Tiruchirappalli, and Kozhikode. So 13 IIMs. So here is an invitation for you. Our website is very simple, IIMamericas.org. Okay, all the information is there. We have a LinkedIn group. You can just Google, or you go to my LinkedIn address and you'll see the group there. YouTube, type IIM Americas, it'll come up. Facebook, IIM Americas. I think the important thing is to spread the word. In the Southern California region, I want to say there are around 350 alumni. About 12% of you signed up. There are about 10 people who didn't turn up. They signed up, but probably they'll come in a bit later. I think we've reached out to most of them. And now it's up to you guys to actually enthuse them to participate in the conference. Okay? So now, time to win prizes. Who is the male alumni from the earliest batch? So I'm going to start with who's from 2014 batch. Anyone here? 2014?
Oh, no.
It's okay.
I think age is catching up.
Age is catching up. Okay. Who is between 2010 and 2014? Let's do it this way.
Yeah, from the 1 year back.
2010. 2010. 2010.
2012.
12. All right.
Yay.
So he's 2012. Give him a hand. But the question was, who's from the earliest batch, right?
Yeah.
So we gave you a hand.
Yeah.
Right? You won't get the prize.
No, but earliest and latest are relative.
Earliest and latest, relative. Very good. So who's from the 2000 to 2010 batch? So 2000 batch? 2000. Let's give him a big hand. And we'll get to know more about you. Yeah. So 2000. Yeah. Who's from 1995 to 2000? 1995 to 2000. Which year?
98.
98. Anyone? Okay. 98. Let's give him a big hand. All right. 1990 to 1990. Oh, we did 1990. 1985 to
No, we didn't do
No, we did.
1990.
We didn't do 9. Okay, so 1990 to 1994.
93.
93?
90.
90.
92.
92. 90 gets the clap. Okay, and then 85 to 89.
85.
85. Give him a hand. 80 to 84. 80 to 84. Okay, so this is 83.
84.
84.
84.
Yeah, 83. 83 ka tempo. Hi. Okay. Okay. 70s. Who's from the 70s? All right. Good cheer. All right. Big hand. Anyone below 70?
74.
74. Oh, last year, did you win the oldest prize last time? No. Oh, you did. Which batch are you from?
1964.
Oh, all right. So, every year, the prize. So
I come only for that.
you come on. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get 1970, आइए, present a prize to 1964. Okay. So by now you'll have quite a collection. Right, it's two.
Should have.
Should have.
Either one. I think this one.
Okay, all right. So our photographer, let's have them stand in front of the banner.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget the banner.
Right here.
All right. Let's give them a big hand. All right.
Thank
Now,
you.
Thank you. We'll have to change the question for next year. Who is the female alum from the latest batch?
Wow.
Okay.
Just,
Amazingly complex question.
Amazing. So, who's from in 2000? Anyone from 2000? Anyone from 1990?